Hi guys, Sci-Fi Recapped here. Before we start, warning. Spoilers ahead. Today, I'm gonna explain a 2019 American action and thriller movie called Anna, which follows a charming and skilled female government assassin who is working as a double agent to gain her long-promised freedom. The movie begins with several undercover American agents getting assassinated in Moscow, in 1985. One of the women is brought in front of the KGB director, Vasilyev. He tells her he wants to send her people a message, which turns out to be sending her decapitated head to the CIA headquarters. 5 years later, a man is scouting girls to be models for an agency in Paris. He visits a local market and finds a beautiful girl, Anna, selling Matryoshka dolls. She accepts his offer and immediately travels to Paris, where she meets Dorothy, her booker, and her agency's boss, John. Dorothy brings her to an apartment shared with other models, including Maud. She surprisingly already gets an appointment tomorrow, without any practice or training. Sometime later, the agency arranges a dinner party for all its stakeholders, including the models. Maud leaves Anna to get some food, then she is approached by John and another man, whom John introduces as Oleg Filenkov, one of the partners at the firm. Oleg openly flirts with Anna, amazed by her beauty. He asks her for dinner, and 2 months later, they make out at a luxurious hotel suite. She asks him to be more open about himself, to which he tells her he supplies weapons to war-torn countries for a living. Anna then goes to the bathroom, retrieves a handgun, attaches a silencer, and shoots him dead. Back to 3 years earlier, Anna lived with her then boyfriend, Pyotr. He was abusive and aggressive, causing her to find any way to escape her miserable life. She attempted to enlist in the Navy but did not hear any response. Pyotr ordered her to buy groceries, then picked her up, but instead of taking her to their apartment, he put her in the back seat with his friends while they robbed a man's ATM. Anna noticed cops coming, then she cried and begged Pyotr to leave the scene and come home with her. The cops chased them, then their car crashed. Entering their apartment, Anna did not notice a mysterious man, Alex, had been waiting for her behind the door, then he knocked Pyotr unconscious. He seemed to know details about her personal life, then offered her a fresh start to work for the KGB. 1 year of military training, 4 years on the field, then she is free to go. Anna refused and cut herself, but after he encouraged her to put faith in herself, she stopped her bleeding and accepted it. Back in 1990, Anna is interrogated by Agent Miller of the CIA regarding Oleg's murder. She claims she indeed went to the hotel as shown by street camera footage but waited in the bar and did not meet him. Agent Miller explained that all security camera tapes inside the hotel have been erased, implying that the murderer was skilled. He lets her go. 6 months earlier, Alex promoted Anna, having finished her academy, to Olga, a department head at KGB. Olga was skeptical about her ability, then gave her a mission. The target was a man in a cafe, but she would not tell Anna if there were any bodyguards. Turns out, the gun was not loaded, and Anna had to improvise to hit her target. After 5 minutes, Olga left her, even though she completed the mission. Olga taught her that trouble never sends a warning, then handed her a new assignment. She had to study her new target, missing dinner with Alex, who harbored feelings for her. Turns out the Paris model scout was directed by KGB agents to find Anna and scout her to Paris, where she established a new career as a top model. Her actual mission there was to assassinate Oleg. To avoid suspicion, Olga endorsed her to establish a relationship with Maud. After assassinating Oleg, Anna used a body double to wipe the hotel's security tapes. After the CIA interrogates her, she calls Olga from a public phone. Olga is worried, but she assures her that she has not been followed, then she tells Anna that she will be going back to Moscow. Alex visits her, and they make out. She then along with Alex and Olga meet Vasilyev. Olga wants to assign her permanently to her team. Vasilyev learns that Anna wants to be free after her 5 years of service, then threatens her that no one retires from the KGB except by death. Disappointed, she goes to Maud's apartment in Paris, claiming to have an intense moment with her family, then Maud lets her take a walk. She calls Alex, expressing her sadness that she cannot get the freedom she desires from the KGB. Sometime later, Anna has a photoshoot job that is running late. She abruptly leaves the place after threatening the photographer and then meets Olga for the next mission. The target is a man named Württemberg, already waiting for her inside a suite without any camera or audio devices, so Olga cannot fully monitor her. She's inside the suite for 12 minutes, longer than she usually takes. Olga instructs her to get back to the room to retrieve Württemberg's index finger and her wristwatch, which seems to be left behind. Her mind seems cloudy, so Olga advises her to take 1 week's vacation with Maud to the Bahamas. After she gets back, she is refreshed and ready to handle any missions. Satisfied with her performance, Olga flies her back to Moscow as Vasilyev wants to see her. She secretly makes out with Alex again in the storage room before the meeting, with Alex getting out of the storage first. At the meeting, Vasilyev invites Anna to play chess while Alex watches nearby. He notices Anna's suspicious hand movement. Suddenly, she takes out a gun and shoots Vasilyev in the head. 6 months earlier, when she took a mission on Württemberg, Anna learned that her target wore a bulletproof vest and a group of CIA officers had been waiting for her. Miller greeted her, offering her to work as a double agent in return for her freedom and protection after 1 year of service. He had been targeting her since he recognized the way she holds her bag. She agreed, making her now under the protection of the CIA. During her vacation in the Bahamas, Miller came to check up on her, but she realized Olga was still spying on her. They met again secretly and made out, even after they were back in Paris. Then Miller offered her a job to assassinate Vasilyev since he was threatening the respectful relationship between KGB and the CIA. 5 years ago, he murdered 5 CIA agents who were under Miller's watch and sent him one of the decapitated heads. Since then, Miller has been meticulously planning Vasilyev's assassination, but he needed a Russian to execute it. He told Anna that if she completes this mission, she can have early retirement and claims her freedom. He even guaranteed her safety by personally exfiltrating her after the assassination. Anna agreed. Back to the present day, after assassinating Vasilyev, Anna points her gun at Alex and injects him with a sleeping potion. She copies files from Vasilyev's computer and then escapes, but Alex already sounds the alarm. Miller, already waiting for Anna at her supposed exit, is driven out of the building. He comes to Maud, but she claims she has not been in any contact with Anna. Going back to New York, he is awarded as Vasilyev has been removed. Hopefully, the CIA's relationship with the KGB will be smoother. He then receives a message from Anna, telling him to meet her at a specific place. Turns out Anna arranges a meeting between Miller and Alex, with both men backed up by their respective organizations. She gives each of them information she stole from both the CIA and KGB, then bids her goodbye. Both men accept her farewell, even though Alex needs to process the situation. Olga, seeing Anna leaves from the security cameras, gets to her and tells her to not mess with the KGB, then shoots her dead. The shooting alerts both the CIA and KGB agents, causing them to assume attack positions before leaving the place. 3 months earlier, when Anna met Olga for their routine checkups, Olga admitted that she knew Anna had been in contact with the CIA since Württemberg's mission since she noticed cuff marks on her best assassin's wrists. She then told her that no one else would know the situation if Anna kept updating her about the CIA's plan. When she learned that the organization wanted Anna to assassinate Vasilyev, she asked her what she wanted the most. Anna confidently answered freedom, then Olga promised her that she would get that if she did exactly as she said. Turns out that even though Miller failed to extract Anna after Vasilyev's assassination, Olga picked her up. Her shooting of Anna at the park turns out to be fake, as Anna wears a bulletproof vest and uses a body double to hide her escape. The body is quickly covered and brought by paramedics, causing Miller and Alex to not be able to identify her. She hides in an underground tunnel, changes her appearance, then blends into the crowd, now free from her duties. Sometime later, Olga, now appointed as Vasilyev's successor, walks into the director's room and accesses Anna's database. She receives a video message. In the video, Anna expresses her gratitude but claims that she has recorded their last conversation, where Olga admitted to supporting the CIA's plan on Vasilyev's assassination. She saved the recording in case her boss did not keep her promise, just as she taught. Olga smirks, then fulfills Anna's last request, which is deleting her identity from the KGB database. Subscribe to watch more videos like this, turn on notifications, and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.